What's up, CEOs? I'm Shamel Leonard, and I started the Auto Dealer Business School to help auto dealers. And one of the things that I do to help auto dealers is this weekly training. So subscribe so that you can get weekly tidbits, tips, tricks, secrets for auto dealers to succeed in this game and to grow to $1 million dealership. All right. So right now, this video is going down live in the Facebook group. We're waiting for people to get the notifications. And if you want to join the Facebook group and get in on the live and get some questions answered, then you can click the link in the description. All right. So, hey, Kevin, what's up? So notifications are rolling in. Great to see you here. So, as I mentioned, the Auto Dealer Business School helps auto dealers. And what we help auto dealers to do is to organize their operations so that they can maximize their profit and maximize their earnings while minimizing the amount of time that they spend in their business. The whole goal of this is to be an absentee owner and have a business that isn't a true business where you're a true CEO, which is why I say, hey, CEOs, where you're a true CEO and you're just managing the numbers, but not managing the day-to-day. So today we're going to be talking about managing numbers and managing money, net profit specifically. Okay. That is the topic of today. So the Auto Dealer Business School has two programs. One, which is a done for you program, drama-free licensing VIP, which helps you to get licensed. The done for you part is all of the paperwork for the licensing process. Now this week, all of our members who joined drama-free licensing VIP around the same time are all getting licensed right now. And every single one of them have said, wow, this would have been a much more overwhelming experience without help, without a mentor. So it does make a difference. So we're having some new auto dealers, y'all, to join the Auto Dealer Society, which are graduating soon. They're getting approved this week. All right. So that's one program. The other program is the Dealer Club, which gets you to $1 million in revenue. So once you're licensed, then you need to get that money so that your business can grow. Because what makes businesses fail? Not having enough money. Okay. So CEOs, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll put a link in the description for both of those programs. And I do offer a free strategy session for those who are ready to go, have a couple of questions, need to put some details in place so that you can get to where you need to go. All right. I'll put that link in as well. So let's talk net profit. Now, this I want to talk about today because so many dealers are failing because they're not protecting the net. That is something I say all the time in the Dealer Club. Protect the net. You have to protect your net profit because, like I said, most dealerships fail because of money. But what is not said is that they fail because of net profit. All right. So net profit is, I'm so glad you asked, is the difference between what overall has been earned or has come into the business in terms of money minus all of the expenses. Okay. What is left is your net profit for what you've earned. All right. The net profit matters because that's where your paycheck comes from, right? As the business owner, that's where growth comes from, like buying new vehicles, expanding the business, et cetera, making sure everything is handled. Okay. So net profit is very, very important. So who needs money right now? We all are needing money right now. We all want to increase our earning potential, right? So the way that we do that is to protect the net and to sell more cars. All right. So if you're selling cars and you're not feeling like you're making money, it's your net profit. I'm going to show you right now. All right. So this is how we protect the net, CEOs. One, we set a goal of how much net profit we need to make. Now I said net profit, not overall profit. Okay. So we set a goal for how much net profit we need to make. That's number one. Once you set a goal, now you have something to measure against. These are your key performance, one of your major data points in your business. Something that you have to make sure you know about is, what's my goal for this next month? Okay, we're going into October very soon. What is my goal in October? And in net, okay, in net. All right, I think I didn't hit that home. All right, so you set your goal. All right, so what do we know? Let's just set a goal of $10,000 extra income in the next 30 days. All right, so how do we get to $10,000 extra? Well, I'm glad you asked, because as auto dealers, we sell cars, and the kind of cars we sell are cash cars and finance cars. All right, so 10,000 in net income is 5 to 7 cash car sales, and or 2 to 5 financed car sales. Okay, so now you have your second data point. Your first is your net goal for the month. Your second is your unit goal. How many units do you want to sell this month? Now, those are two numbers that you now can monitor to make sure you're on track. All right. So after we have our car sales, all right, we're going to sell, let's say 7 vehicles this month or the next month coming up. All right. So when you sell those vehicles, this is what the numbers are going to look like. You're going to deposit between $25,000 and $42,000 to $45,000. Okay, around. That's what your deposits are going to look like. Okay, that is your gross. So when you sell those vehicles, that'll be your gross, what you can expect from those car sales. All right, or more, depending on what your profit is. So when you look at that money, that's when you want to make sure you understand what your net is, because you need to spend the net, not the gross. Because what has to come out of that money is all the fees that allowed you to sell those cars, CEOs, okay? Hey, BC. All right, so that's what the problem is. That's where it gets tricky, because you see that amount of money and you think, well, I have this amount of money, and that is not true. All right, so that's how much you deposit. So your net should be around $10,000, right? If your profit per car, per cash car that you sell, is $1,500 or more. Okay, so now that's your third data point. All right, the first one was our goal for the month. The second one was our unit movement, or how many units we want to sell for the month. And our third one is how much profit per unit sold. Okay, so per cash car, you need 1,500 plus. For finance cars, you need 3,000 plus. Okay, so these are the numbers to make sure you know. So any questions, CEOs, let me know. Okay, because I know we're doing math, but you have to do math, especially when you're protecting the net. All right, so those are the numbers we're trying to hit. And if you are struggling in your dealership, you're not making enough money, those are the 4 data points that you need to understand in your business of what's going on. What's my revenue? How many units am I selling? Units, i.e. cars. What's my profit per cash car? What's my profit per finance car? All right. So any questions, let me know. We also know these numbers by KPIs, key performance indicators, because this is how your dealership is performing. And you need to monitor how your dealership is performing. I'm going to go off a little bit on a tangent because I just really want to connect this message. I really want you to pick up what I'm putting down, because if you don't know your numbers, then you're going to make a mistake. You're going to get in trouble in your business. You're going to spend more money than you make and be in a bad situation. Okay. And I don't want that for you. So know your numbers. All right, CEOs. Hey, Jermaine. So let's talk about, last thing we're going to talk about is enemies of net profit. All right. So you got those numbers, you got your net profit, you're like, yes, I'm going to hit my net this month. I'm going to hit my goal. I got this. No problem. I know my numbers. I'm in control. It feels organized. It feels predictable, right? But then, the enemy is creeping in. So the enemy of net profit is recon fees. When you are buying vehicles and you're not inspecting them, or you're not inspecting them properly, and you have unexpected repairs and huge repairs, that is eating away at your net profit. Okay. So CEOs, you need to learn, if you don't already know, how to inspect your vehicles. That is the thing you need to learn if you want to make more money and want to grow your business. You need to learn how to inspect your vehicles. Number one. The second biggest enemy of net profit is your floor plan fees. Okay. Now, I have talked a lot about floor plans being evil, right? They're not evil. What it is that it's hard for a lot of newbie auto dealers to manage the payments and their net profit. And if they don't manage it, then that's how you go out of business, because you don't have enough net profit to feed into the business for it to grow. Okay. The floor plan fees are steep, and they can take thousands and thousands of dollars away from your net profit just like that. And before you know it, you're selling cars to pay them. That's it. So you want to avoid that. And how you avoid that is also your recon process and getting your cars ready faster, and your sales process, getting them sold faster. Okay. So that's the second thing you need to learn after your recon process, is your sales process, how to sell your cars faster. Okay. So I'm giving you what it is you need to improve so that you succeed. Okay. Inspecting your vehicles, understanding your recon fees is part of that inspecting, and then selling them quickly. Okay. CEOs. Third enemy of net profit. Okay. Third enemy is your pricing. Your pricing. Okay. Pricing is such an issue for newbie auto dealers. Most newbie auto dealers underpriced, like way underpriced. And you are not doing no one a favor by underpricing. You're not doing the industry a favor because you changing pricing for the industry. You're not doing yourself a favor because you're not making the money you need to make on those car sales. And you are not doing your customer a favor because they don't even want that car because it's too cheap and they think something is wrong with it. Okay. So that is the next thing you need to learn, is your pricing, your marketing, your pricing. That's what pricing is marketing your vehicle. You need to learn pricing. Those are the three things you need to learn: inspecting for recon fees, sales, quick sales, so you avoid those floor plan fees, and marketing so that you price your cars right so that they move quickly, they sell, they bring you that healthy net profit, and you're happier for it. Okay. You getting rich. Okay. And you're getting rich because you see the numbers growing, CEOs. All right. I just want to say net profit is out here killing dealerships. It is killing people's dreams. You put all this money into starting this business, you got license, and now net profit is going to take you out. Don't let net profit take you out. That is something that is very avoidable, and you can learn very easily. That is what I teach. Okay. So come to the dealer club so that you can learn how to be $1 million dealer, protect your profit, learn your inspection, learn your sales, and learn your marketing so that you can hand over your operations to a team that understands what numbers they need to hit. They understand what good performance looks like. And you sit back and collect the check and say, job well done. Okay. That is the dream, CEOs. So if that is your dream, then we are accepting new dealers. And if you want to be one of those new dealers, then schedule a strategy session so that I can make sure it is a good fit for you. It is a good plan for you. You have everything you need to succeed, as well as answer any of your questions, help you to put together the perfect plan. Because if the dealer club is not the perfect plan for you, I am surely going to give you the perfect plan, because I just want you to succeed. My mission, what I was told to do, was to help you to avoid the mistakes. That is simply all that I'm doing. And also help you to build up your operations so that you can be rich. Okay, rich auto dealer. All right. So any questions, let me know, CEOs. I'm always praying for your success. Okay. I am rooting for you, but you can't make me look bad out here. I got to root for somebody who wants to do better, know better. You have to get educated. Okay. Yes, cars. If you know cars are your life, or you love cars, or you've had other businesses, that's great. But this business is I don't want to say it's special, but it definitely requires you to be more organized and on top of your operations. All right, CEOs. So I'll look forward to talking with you soon in the strategy session. Be blessed, and I'll see you next week. Bye.